Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Breath of Fire 3 walkthrough. So we're starting out here in Dragnir, and I think we need to speak with our team. Ryu, isn't it cute? It's called the Rakta. It's very cute. Alright, let's explore these buildings here. Oh, here's Momo. Prince of Dragons. They must have been waiting for you to come and restore the brood to their former power. They sure are patient, aren't they? Indeed. Poo poo. Looks like we can use these beds to rest. But now is not the time for that. Alright, that's funny. We no longer have any powers like yours, O Prince. We give up our power that you might one day find your way here and fulfill your destiny. Okay. Are you in need of anything? Oh, what do we have here? Damascus Sword and Damascus Mail. I'm going to equip some coupons here. All right. Boy, yeah, I don't, I probably won't do anything with that gear, but oh, what's this lady have to say? What do you got to say for yourself? Coming this far must have been a difficult journey. Yeah, indeed. Now, yeah, I was just thinking about that Berserker fight in the last video there, and how I just realized now, like the payoffs for having so much AP really are now obvious. That fight was just not too bad. I mean, Ryu did 90% of the damage probably, and it's just really nice to be able to stay in dragon form the whole time. Well, I suppose he did get knocked out a couple times, but whatever. We have been taught that the Guardians are our ancient enemies, but now you claim one as a friend. Are you sure he can be trusted? Oh, I think so at this point. Even if they have forgotten the war, I am still the sworn enemy of every person in this village. All the people here, they're suspicious of the fact that you, Ryu, have brought me here with you. I've come with you on this trip because I have lost my faith and have come to doubt my own actions of so long ago. But I know that that is not a good enough reason for all the men and women of this village to trust me. The war has not ended in the hearts and minds of these people. Well, maybe so, Gar. But what are you getting all gloomy about? Okay, so maybe the people here want Ryu to take his power and go teach your god a thing or two. And maybe it's not so realistic to think we can drop in on God and ask about the truth. But still, you're the one who told us to tag along if we wanted answers to our questions. You know what? You just plain think too much, Anyway, it doesn't matter what the villagers here think. What's important is what Ryu thinks. Am I wrong? Seems legit. Ryu, the Elder, wishes to meet with you. He is the eldest of us all. Of all the brood, only he remembers the Great War. Go to the well in the village center. The Elder awaits you inside underground. Okay. And here is the next master, Ladon, or Ladon, who awakens me from my rest. You're Ryu. So the time has finally come. I am the ancient dragon god Ladon. I know what it is that you must do. Do you seek my assistance? Yes, I do. I don't think, yeah, you're not yet ready. So we actually have to defeat the elder here in town before we can do this, but you have not realized your true power. You will know when you have. Return here then. Farewell for now. So actually the requirement, I believe, is to have all of the dragon genes. And so, because we don't quite have all of them yet, and we'll get the last one here in a second, but yeah, let's head down here. Actually, can I? Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go out of town here and save. Actually, guess I could probably check in with the fairies as well. I'm about due. Let's rest. And let's change the party members here. And let's save. Alright, actually I think I am going to check in with the fairies here really quickly. So this is another aspect of the game that's just amazing with an emulator here. Just speaking with the fairies can be a little time consuming, and so it's kind of nice to be able to just buzz through it really quickly. Just restocking here with the swallow eyes. Uh-oh, messed up. Got a rice ball. Alright, yeah, I mean, this process is kind of how every one of my trips ends up looking like these days. After everything is all completed and yeah, there's just not much else to do, right? So it's just copy swallow eyes. But yeah, that was that wasn't too bad. So the next area up here is the factory. I actually really like this place, and for this reason right here. Oops, let's. This is where the hobgoblin is at. I'm not going to go in really any farther here, and I don't know if we really can, but. The hobgoblin has the power food, which is the the item that permanently increases your strength. I think it's very funny that it kills its own buddies too. And then here's the golden egg too. I think these guys you can get. I forgot what item this is. I'll have to check again, but this is another item that you can. Did I didn't catch if I actually stole that. So let's use Ascension. The trick though with the gold eggs is you need to I think you basically need to either one-shot them or kill them in it's like only a few hits, because every time you hit them they lose a chunk of flesh or something like that, I think is the prompt that comes up. And if you do that too often, then you lose whatever the best reward is, and I can't remember what it is, but let's turn into warrior here. Okay, so I did already steal from it, and I want to check here. I think you can only I'm gonna check exactly what the conditions are for getting its drop. Okay, so yeah, I had to look at this again. Actually, it's not so much that we need to worry about it like not dropping things. That I was thinking of a different enemy, which I think is the armor. Those will not drop their like good drop if you hit them too many times. This one you get less cash if you hit them too many times. So I'm gonna try an aura here. Let's see here, and then I'll actually I don't know. I'll do do Were Tiger here just for fun. Boom, one shot. Okay, that works. Nah, wow, not much for experience. 20k Zenny though. So yeah, so this is a great way to gain cash. So I was talking about the helmet though, or the armor that it drops. So it drops the divine helmet, which I'm not going to bother with. I've already got a bunch. And the problem is getting the divine helmet to drop from these guys is really rare. It's literally the worst drop rate in the game. So I'm not going to do that again. I think that it's better to get the divine helmet through the fairy village. I think it's the number guessing mini game, and I think you can. I think it's if you guess in like 2 tries. I think right. It's like if you don't get it on the first try, but you get it on the second try, there's a chance that you get the helmet that way. So that's an option. Otherwise, I mean, again, if you need cash though, the gold egg is a really good way to get cash. All right, so here is just a little footage of the end of a battle that I did with the Berserker. So I had a battle with the Berserker in earlier. Actually, was that might have been the last video. The Berserker has the Ares gloves. You can steal those, and then potentially you can get the Rafad spear to drop, which I did just there. It's rare. The rate is not good, but it's an amazing item. So not only is this thing a really strong spear for Gar, it also has the holy property, and then on top of that, you can also use it in battle to cast shield. Whenever you use an item in combat here, obviously it's free; it doesn't cost any AP, and so you don't need to. Basically, what it does, really honestly, is it makes the shield. Enemy skill obsolete. So keep that in mind. The shield. I think the shield spell is great, but it takes up a spot in your enemy skills if you're equipping it on somebody like Momo. And I think if I'm remembering correctly, it's only Ryu that actually gets it naturally. So keep that in mind. And what I did there was I farmed the first one, and then I think the best thing to do if you want more is to just take them to the fairy village and copy these. And again, so that'll make it so that you can cast shield with more than one person in combat. So I could have I went with 4 because I can put one on Gar if I want, and then the other 3 will be in my inventory still, and I can literally use this or use one of these with every character in battle to buff myself with shield, basically 3 times back to back. A little bit overkill probably, but you know what? Why not? All right. So yeah, that is the Rufad spear, and that is the Berserker. Okay. Next up here is the Archmage. So the Archmage, a couple of things here for setups. So manly clothes, spirit ring, and thunder ring. These are really the 3 most important items for Ryu. And then we'll start it with charm. And then as far as Ray, I go again manly clothes, thundering. The bell collar's not important. I'll throw the speed boots on him. I don't know if I'll hit extra turns with him or not right away, but we'll see. But ideally, we will want to get extra turns with him. And then for Momo, because she doesn't have the option for manly clothes, you'll have to do Soul Gem and Thundering. So again, Thundering, there's only one of these in the game, but you have to copy them in the Fairy Village. So make sure you do that for if you decide to farm these guys. And then I'm going to steal on the first turn as well. There's the Pilfer, and there's the Soul Gem. Okay. So the nice thing about these guys is they do have the Soul Gems for you. So you're most likely going to lose one here. And there goes one right now. Whap. Oh, nope, that's actually manly close. That's my bad. Okay, so second turn here. Oh, Ray is first. Why is Ray first? Oh, he's first because he lost a little bit of weight. That's funny. Wow. That is goofy. I guess they're, yeah, these two must be, oh, and the speed boots. I guess these two are really, really close in agility. Man, he's got so much, though. Jesus. Okay, so anyways, let's, we'll do Were Tiger. And then for Ryu, we are going to do Ascension. And we will do Thunder, obviously, because we want to make sure that we're not taking any damage from Mjolnir, which the Archmage does like to cast a lot. And then I'm going to do Thorn to increase the damage. So we'll splice that. And then we'll do Influence here with Momo because she is, because I'm going to use Were Tiger, right? So all right, let's do this. Yes, sir. Oh. All right. Do that again. Speed this up just a little bit. Yes, sir. And here's Mjolnir. Again, we're going to absorb all of this because of the Thunder Rings. Now Ryu will focus. Alright. And we will focus one more time here. Momo, I think I will do a speed on Ray. Crack. Oh my god. He's a murderer. The real challenge with the Archmage is that you just need to hit him really, really hard. And if you're not able to, he will out-regenerate your damage. As you can, or you may have noticed. So unfortunately, though, here also, okay, after the extra turn is over, that is when the Archmage will regenerate. So I've already used 2 focuses, but I'm going to use one more because it's going to time out better that way for the regeneration. So here you'll see, there he goes, regens all the 1500 back. So at this point, now it's a fresh turn. We're going to use Aura, and then I will use a War Shout. Unfortunately, this isn't going to hit Ryu first, but oh, okay. So I actually might. Yep, got him with Were Tiger. If you're struggling with this and you don't have enough damage to have both the combination of the Were Tiger and Ryu take out the Archmage, the idea then would be to once Ryu's extra turn comes around, then just use an unfocused aura, and if that's enough to kill him, then you've got it. If not, then it gets really challenging because then you're really not pumping out enough damage. So yeah, anyways, all right, so we've got the 16,000 experience, which is a ton, and then he always drops the Holy Avenger. So that is a good weapon for Ryu, as well as Ray. So 125 power, 4 weight. Obviously, I already have the Goo King sword from the Fairy Village, but amazing weapon for Ray. Also, on top of that, you can actually use it to cast Might in battle. So I don't know how. I mean, honestly, that's not that great because I've got War Shout now, but it's free at least, so I suppose there's that. You know, one thing that you can do, same deal as the Rufad spear, because the Archmage is very, very rare. The Berserker is much more common, or you'll see him a lot more often. But because the Archmage is so rare, you may also want to take the Holy Avenger to the Fairy Village and copy that to get additional Holy Avengers. But that's your call. So, all right, yeah, that is it for the two optional. I mean, they're probably the hardest, you know, actual monsters in the entire game. To be completely honest, I think even the final boss is easier to take down. But with the right equipment, I think these fights are completely trivial. Let's move on. Let's take care of the Elder. Oh shoot! Do I need to grab Nina? I think I do. Yeah, I just realized that. All right, let's set up camp here. I think the the Elder is an old creep, which, you know, I get it. Want to see some? You're old. You're ancient. You want to see some pretty ladies? Who doesn't? I mean, I'm young and a creep, and I want to see pretty ladies. All right, so let's see. I'm not young anymore, am I? Dang it. All right, just another old creepy guy, I guess. And here is the mural from the opening, yeah, the start of the game. I don't know, however you want to say that. What's in here? Nothing. Ivory dice. Love it. Man, this place is so weird. All right, here he is. You've come. Welcome, Ryu. I am the Elder, Jono. Don't let my looks fool you. I'm a nice guy. Come here, my son. My son, did you see the mural as you came in? Yep, hard to miss it. That is the history of our people's struggle. Our people's history stretches back into the distant past, even or before even the Great War. It is the history of a struggle against a great reoccurring evil. With each age, a warrior appears among the brood with his allies. He carries on the struggle. Against the evil that appears as a mortal, sometimes as a devil, the evil that is named Miria. Miria, the god of the Urkins, the god you are seeking. Of course, it seems the Urkins never refer to their god or their enemy, the Brood, by name. Speaking of the Urkins, I want to talk to your friend, the Guardian. Bring him here. Okay. I remember that. So, I suppose I need to, what, bring Nina and Gar instead of Momo? I'm a little rusty. Do. Alright. Change party members. Let's see here. Yeah. We'll equip that spear. Why not? Alright, back down. Into the creeper's lair. Hey! I thought I told you to bring the guardian. Oh, I need to be him or I need to have him in the front, I guess? There we go. Guardian. I have to hand it to you, Urkins, and to Miria. When you decided to get rid of the brood, you didn't hold back at all, did you? But you must realize one truth. As long as you refuse to speak your God's name, or the name of your enemy, no one will ever know what became of us, or why. O Honorable Elder One, do you hate us? Hate? There are maybe some among us who do, but I do not, Guardian. One cannot allow himself to be blinded by hatred or spill blood for a petty reason. What happened between the Urkin and the brood was fate. Fate, Honorable Elder One? What do you mean, Honorable Elder One? Please tell me. Stop calling me Elder One. You're every bit as old as I am. I've had enough of talking to you. From now on, the only thing I want to see is a pretty girl. Understand? I made up my mind. I'm only going to talk to the women. Alright, Nina's up. That's better. Now listen up, little lady. I'm going to tell you about the fate of the brood and the goddess Miria. I'm listening, Grandpa. That's more like it. Good girl. Now listen close. The brood and Miria have always fought, down through the ages and all across the world. Is it because she was trying to destroy the world and the brood were trying to protect it? It's not exactly that simple, child. Think about it. That would mean the world wouldn't be here after we lost a great war, now would it? Besides, the real danger to the world might be us brood. Our power is such that we could destroy the world, and the goddess Miria feared that strength and decided to destroy us. But, so does that mean Ryu is an evil dragon? No, no, child. Don't get ahead of yourself. We lost the war because we didn't use our power. If we had fought back with all our power, we might have indeed destroyed the world. So you mean the brood were concerned with the fate of the world? They're not evil? Well, that's not exactly right either. I want to tell you something important, so I want you to come up next to me here. Will you do that? Like this? That's it. Now kneel down. And give me a kiss. What? Ryu, what should I do? Do whatever you want, girl. Right, okay. Well, I got my kiss, so now I've no regrets. It's time for me to do what I must. Ryu, come here. Alright. Don't need another kiss, little girl. Oops, I still have Nina on the lead. Let's touch Ryu. Alright. Ryu, you may have guessed this, but I must now face my end, and you, your fate. Are you ready for what comes next? Yeah, buddy, let's do it. The brood, we have waited. Waited to bequeath the true power of the brood to the one we knew would one day come. That's why we gave up our power and came to this lonely, barren place, to hide that power from the prying eyes of the goddess. fool Miria into thinking she had succeeded in eradicating the brood. I don't know if our ruse worked, but we have guarded the essence of the brood all these years, here in me. Oh yeah. I'm ready now to give you that power. Ryu, blood of my blood, you must take the power from me, but in order to guard against discovery by the goddess, we place special magic wards around this room. In other words, here you will be unable to use your brood powers. Oh, I don't remember that. I will use the true power of the brood, but you, Ryu, you must depend only on yourself to defeat me. Well, that hardly seems fair. Oh, yeah. Oh, so it looks like I probably could have actually brought somebody else then, or I guess yeah, an entirely other group to take him out. I'm gonna try the Gloom Kiri combo. I don't know if Gloom will land. He's got a status resistance of like a level of 6, so I don't know if that is indeed immunity or not. But we're gonna give this a shot. Okay, so I actually did give I gave the Elder a shot with whatchamacallit, with Gloom. It does not land on him. The 6 for his immunity level is actually immunity. When it comes to status effects anyway, 6 is being completely immune. But anyways, I think what I'm gonna, or I should say, what I did here was actually swapped out Ryu. I'm sorry, I guess swapped out Rei, and swapped out Gar and Nina for Rei and Momo. So I'm gonna try attack formation for a little bit here. I'm gonna have Rei out front and have him with Weretagger because Ryu can't transform for this next fight, so I think it makes sense to do it like this. All right, so I'm just gonna fast forward through this stuff because we've already done this, but okay. So this is the Elder. I don't think this guy has really anything worthwhile to steal, but I'm gonna try anyway, because why not? Dynamite. Okay. Whap. Alrighty. So, yeah, Ascension is blocked off. Let's use some Rafad Spear here. We'll turn into Weretagger right away. And I'll use Influence. Oh, shoot. I don't think Rei is equipped correctly for this. I just realized. So I think what you want is you want to have fire protection in some form or other, magma armor for the males. And I think I actually might have that on, but I think also you want protection from thunder as well. And I don't think I set Rei up correctly for that, but yeah, we'll just have to deal with it. Yeah, so I mean, this is probably the best setup, right? Magma armor, thunder ring, spirit ring for the guys. And then let's do this again, and then I'll do War Shout here with Momo. Crack, man, that is just monstrous damage. Oh, double blow. Pretty weak. Pretty weak. Alrighty, let's see. Sirocco, Air Raid. Well, Air Raid's not gonna really do anything. I think I'll just use a regular attack. War Shout again. Yeah, I don't know if he's weak to anything either. Yeah, I'll just stick to basic attacks, I think. And let's do one last War Shout here. Boom, 873. That Holy Avenger on Ray is really doing some work. Bad back. I got a bad back too. It's a problem with getting old. I feel that. Boom. Yeah, it's not going to be too much longer here. There you go. 2,000 experience, 0 Zenny. Very good, Ryu. You have proven yourself to me. Very well, Ryu. I will bequeath to you the true power of the brood. Come here. I give unto you the very essence of the brood, the power that can shake the very foundations of the world, the power of infinity. Ho, ho, ho. With this power, the world is in your hands. Listen to me, Ryu. This is the power which the goddess rightly fears. It is in your hands now, yours and your friends. Always the warrior of the brood has fought with his allies, his friends, and together they have defeated the goddess. But you needn't follow that path if you so choose. The power is yours, Ryu. Do with it what you will. Farewell, Ryu, blood of my blood. Come back, old timer. A mighty power flows into Ryu, awakening his latent power. You found the infinity gene. All right, that is the last one. At this point now, we'll be able to transform into Kaiser. Kaiser form is pretty nuts. Stats are just off the freaking charts. And we'll also be able to get Ladin or Ladon as our last master. And yeah, I'll do that actually in the next video though. So Griel says, it looks like you have discovered the power of infinity. Very well then, I will tell you where you can find the goddess. You must leave here and travel far to the north to the desert of death. Horus there will tell you more. So we gotta talk to him before leaving? Gotcha. That's right, Horus will guide you. We have all waited for this day, for the day our Savior would come and avenge us. Good luck, Ryu. We have placed our trust in you. Indeed. All right, that is going to bring this one to a close. As always, I hope the guide was helpful and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.